Hello, students. Good afternoon. I am Sandeep Kumar, currently pursuing MSc Organic Chemistry in NIT Warangal. Okay, and first of all, I want to thank Mr. Ajay Jumidi for giving this opportunity to teach you. Okay, I am a new lecturer to this channel, doing different, think different. Okay, now today we are going to learn named reactions. So, and I bought an aldol condensation reaction for you. Okay, so now let us learn uh, what is an aldol condensation reaction. Here the reactants are aldehydes or ketones which contains alpha hydrogens, and the product is beta hydroxy aldehydes or ketones. That means if you take reactant as an aldehyde which contains alpha hydrogens, then you will get a product beta hydroxyaldehyde. And if you take a ketone as a reactant, then the product you will get is beta hydroxy ketone. Okay, now just look it on the screen. I will show it. This is eraser, sorry. I have to take a pen. Yeah, now it is a flask. What it is called? It is a flask. Say it has a solution of aldehyde, say more particularly this aldehyde, okay. In this flask we have a solution, that means a liquid of aldehyde, that is it. Okay, now let us take another flask. And say it contains a base, a dilute base like NaOH or KOH, and you just mix these solutions. You just mix this solution. Take a solution of aldehyde in one flask, and in another flask take a base, dilute base, and you just mix. Then you will get in the flask you will get beta hydroxy aldehyde as a product. After some time you will get a beta hydroxy aldehyde. Otherwise you can also take a flask containing a ketone. Say here ketone, this is a ketone, and say in another flask you have a base, say NaOH. You just mix them, mix, then you will get a product called beta hydroxy, here ketone. In previous case, as we took aldehyde as a reactant, we got beta hydroxy aldehyde as a product. Here we took a ketone as a reactant, then we will get beta hydroxy ketone as a product. And say if you heat this product, I mean you just heat, you take this flask and put it on a fire, increase the temperature, then you will get, after some time, you want to have a beta hydroxy ketone here, and you will get a condensation product, that is aldol condensation product. Here also in previous case I want to mention here that after you get a beta hydroxyaldehyde, if you heat it over a flame, if you heat over a flame, then you will get aldol condensed product, aldol condensation product. Okay, simple. Reaction is very simple. Take a solution of aldehyde or a solution of a ketone and pour some base into it. After some time, you will get a beta hydroxyaldehyde or beta hydroxy ketone. Then heat it over flame. Heat this flask over flame. Then you will get a condensation product. Okay. So this is a laboratory procedure, and now let us see the mechanism. And before going to the mechanism, I want to mention that the aldehydes or ketones are acidic in nature. I mean, the proton which is attached to alpha carbon of the carbonyl compounds are acidic. Say, I will look at the screen. I am taking a aldehyde. Okay, aldehyde. This is an carbonyl functional group. The carbon attached to the carbon which is attached just next to the functional group is called alpha carbon. Okay, alpha carbon, and the hydrogens attached to it are called alpha hydrogens. Okay, that means, you know, these three hydrogens are called alpha hydrogens. Why these are alpha hydrogens? Because they are attached to alpha carbon. And why we are saying this is an alpha carbon? Because it is next to the functional group, and the functional group here is carbonyl group or aldehyde group. Similarly, I want to show another thing, that just take a ketone. This is the functional group, and adjacent to it we have two carbons, and these carbons are called alpha carbons, and hydrogens attached to it are called alpha hydrogens. And these alpha hydrogens are acidic in nature. That means treating with a base, you will get a H2O. Okay, H2O plus conjugate ion of aldehyde or ketone. Okay, and I will go to next slide. Look at the next slide. I think you understood. Now we will enter into actual reaction. Okay, now let us take an aldehyde, this simple aldehyde. Now if you treat with OH minus, what happens? I told these hydrogens are acidic in nature, so it will, when these will react, okay, I will show a point eraser over here so that it will look like good to you. So this is a base, OH minus is a base. This is a functional group aldehyde. Next to it we have alpha carbon, and the hydrogen attached to alpha carbons are acidic in nature. So when a base and acidic hydrogen react, then we will get a water. Okay, then we will get a water. Look at here, we will get a water. The one of hydrogen here is abstracted by the OH minus ion, and it will form a H2O. Okay, acid base reaction. Acid react with base to form water. So this happened. Okay, Now you got, now you are very clear about the acidic nature of aldehydes or ketones. Now I want to add one more thing, that if you say this is a solution of aldehyde. So I want to pose one question here. This is a liquid. This is a liquid of this compound. So can we have only one CH3CH2O molecule or more? I mean, what I want to say is, we took a solution of this compound, okay, this aldehyde, I will show it. We took a solution of this aldehyde in it, and I am asking that in this container, is there only one molecule of this, or we have many molecules? Obviously we have many molecules of CH3COH group, okay, many molecules, I mean. So I am going to next slide. Look at here. So here we have many molecules, not a single molecule. So what happens is, when you add base into this solution, when you add a base to this solution, then what happens means, the OH minus ion first of all deprotonates the aldehyde, then it will deprotonates any one of the molecule, but you have many molecules of this compound. So what happens is, this react with another molecule of this one. I mean, what I want to say is here, I will show in next slide. Look at here, look at this is aldehyde, okay. I said we have many molecules of aldehydes, but here I am taking only one of the molecule. Sorry, I am taking two molecules here, and I am treating it with a base. Then what happens? This very simple. It will abstract this hydrogen, and it will form this conjugate ion plus H2O. But what happens is, we have this molecule also over here. Already we studied that aldehydes or ketones are electrophilic. Why they are electrophilic? Because here we have partial negative charge over the oxygen and partial positive charge over the carbon, So this is electrophilic. The carbon of carbonyl group is electrophilic. Now here we have negative charge. Negative charge means nucleophile. Now I am going to next slide. See, we have these two compounds, that is, in a container, in the same container we have this electrophile and a nucleophile, this one, nucleophile. Now what happens? Electrophile and nucleophile react with each other, okay. These will attack over this electrophilic center, and the bond between carbon and oxygen will break, and oxygen will get a complete negative charge. So this is CH3, next CO. What I said, the bond between carbon, one of the bond between carbon and oxygen will break, and carbon will get complete negative charge. Okay, complete negative charge. And I am writing this H over down. I am not writing this. I am not writing this H here, but I am writing down. Okay. Now I written this H down, and this carbon making a bond with this carbonyl group. So a new bond is formed. A new bond is formed, and we have this hydrogen and COOH over here. Okay. Now we told that we have also water in this container because acid base reacted and it generated a H2O. Now this and both of these will react each other and form, I mean, this negative charge. We have negative charge now. Negative charge oxygen will abstract proton from water and we will get, look at here, we will get CH3 O minus H CH2 COH plus H2O gives CH3 OH H, and we have CH2 over here, then carbonyl group. And I said this is beta hydroxy ketone, sorry, aldehyde, beta hydroxy aldehyde, because initial reactant is aldehyde. This is called aldol product, but it is not aldol condensation product, it is just aldol product. But when you heat, you will get aldol condensation product, and that product is nothing but just eliminate the water, the H2, the OH from this carbon and H from this carbon, OH from, see, you know, OH from this carbon, OH from this carbon, this carbon, OH from this carbon, and H from this carbon will eliminate. That means condensed, they will condense to give a condensation product, and here we will get a double bond. OH, sorry, this is no OH here, this is H. One H is already eliminated, so we will get this product. This is called aldol condensation product. Okay, here I want one more slide to explain you little more. Okay, I am taking new slide, two more new slides. So look at here, simple. I will, what we got is, first of all, we took this aldehyde and we treated with a base, and you will get a beta hydroxy compound like this, beta hydroxy compound like this, and you heat it, then you will get a double bond over here. I can show you the mechanism. What I will show the mechanism. Okay, yeah, I already I showed the mechanism. Okay, it's completed. Now this is condensation product. Condensation product, simply what is aldol condensation? You will take aldehyde, either ketone, and just pour the OH minus, you will get a beta hydroxy compound, then you will heat, then you will get a compound that is alpha beta unsaturated product, alpha beta unsaturated compound, and the compound this is called condensation product. Why we are calling alpha beta? Because this is a functional group. Adjacent to it we have alpha carbon and next beta carbon, and this is a double bond. So that is double bond or triple bond is called unsaturated compounds. Therefore we are calling it as a alpha beta unsaturated compound. Okay, now if I want to take another example, okay, I think it is enough for you. Now once again, if you have any doubts, please do a comment in a comment box. So that means I want a feedback, how I told, whether it is I said in a sequence or mm, in a sequence or not. Okay, so I want to again mention a thanks to Mr. Ajay Jumidi, and thank you for this session. I am ending this session. Stop recording and bye. See you.